with the flow. Together with the tide, civilization accompanies. All aim to earn peace and happiness as they walked the step of history. Sukhothai is one of the greatest memories among those of many Buddhist ruins in Thailand. Situated amidst the flow of the three major rivers of Thailand, Mae Yom, Mae Ping, and Nan, Sukhothai have deeply absorbed Buddhism into their living and their everyday life. None can tell the exact place and date of the first seat of Buddhism in this vast land called Suvarnabhumi, which means the land of gold. But for the glory of Sukhothai, history confirms that it was running after the glamour of the Dwaravadi, Sivichai, Lopburi, and the northern part of Thailand, named Haripunchai, and even Lana, the place where Chiang Mai is. And for the Sukhothai proper, history and archaeology tell us that it was begun around the 7th century of Buddhism, or more than 1,000 years ago. Historians and scholars said that in the time of Sukhothai, Buddhist art had risen up to be the best of Suvarnabhumi, being cradled and blended well with the influence of Buddhist art from all around, and even from Sri Lanka. Sukhothai had decided to have her own style of Satya, and have stood smartly with it until now, along the venue of more than 1,000 years. Phum Khao Bin is the name of the proper style, created by the Dhamma Raja named Phaya Litai. This type of Satya, which is called Phum Khao Bin, symbolizes the lotus that is waiting for the first sunlight at the crack of dawn. The Phum Khao Bin also stands for any wise man who is ready for enlightenment. And the enlightenment is possible by the absolute truth of the Lord Buddha, the Dhamma that is in the teaching of Buddhism. Also, in another way, the Phum Khao Bin stands for the absolute truth. It is the truth beyond truth, giving answers to any question, any unapproval suspect. The absolute truth, the truth that time cannot dilute or destroy. In the theory of stupa or satya, Phum Khao Bin symbolizes the theory of pillar or axis of universe. And the axis of universe is Dhamma, or the absolute truth of Buddhism. In theory of stupa or satya, Phum Khao Bin is in the type of pile stupa. Pile stupa or satya represents only the height, such as an axis of universe or sacred mountain. Stupa is a name known to Westerners, but for Buddhists, most of the stupas are called satya. And satya in Pali language means to be respected. So satya is the proper building that should be respected because it stands for the sacred truth. And normally at the center of the building, the relic of the Lord Buddha or his sacred words are always put inside, or sometimes it could be the remains of the most respected one. Then, Satya is the building that should be respected. In Buddhism, they claim the area all around any Satya, the sacred land. Acting rudely in the place or the area could bring sin. Here we are in the area of the Sukhothai Historical Park, and we are going to enter the door of Wat Mahathat, the most important temple of Sukhothai proper, situated in front of the house of the king. Get ready, we are stepping into the most sacred place. The place, the ruins is telling you about the gleaming with Buddhism the ancient Thai was. Listen well, and be still. You may hear the hymn of peace still enriching the atmosphere. Among them, the several Phumkhao bin Satir stand solemnly. More than 1,000 years still, it stands to be the axis of supreme truth, or to be the pillar connecting heaven and earth. May earth be in the shadow of heaven, by the sacred pillar called Phumkhao bin, the famous Satya of Sukhothai.
Now it is time we shall learn the Oriental philosophy and meditation together. This is together with Buddhism. Now let's see what we will have this time. Life is so precious, yet humankind is not aware of the secret or the essence behind life. Life is also up and down. Life swings to and fro, but human is not aware of why life is so uncertain. The Buddhist Chaitya contains many practical theories from the only one main principle. All are hidden in the form of simplicity. The most important one is the theory of the axis. And the axis here means sacred pillar connecting heaven and earth. Heaven may be goodness, kindness, and all the virtuous actions in the stream of peace, and also serenity, which is in the realm of deity in heavens up above. The earth may be our everyday life that survives in the flow of love and hatred. It is the realm of human and sentient beings. So what we do is to apply ourselves to be a living axis, connecting heaven and earth by the good in every way and every day. Let's turn the whole self into the axis of goodness to convey prosperity to our everyday life and to share with the environment. It's from inside out that radiates thoroughly like the Kshatriya who radiates its light of stillness to feed and fill the atmosphere it belongs. Let's practice it and then plant the seed of stillness down into our inside at the innermost, and then how to let go and then simplify life that is mixed well in the complex life. And it should be through relaxation for further meditation. Here is the place where the ruins of Buddhism lay quietly. It once was the place where people gathered with peace and gentleness. It once was the place where people took their comfortable seats and practiced meditation. From years to years, those people are all gone, and also the sacred buildings. But still the spirit of serenity has been occupying the atmosphere until today. Time cannot destroy the spirit of serenity. It is the spirit of stillness that glitters and rests in the embrace of the absolute truth. Now it is time to meditate. Just find your favorite corner, comfortable place. After this, we are ready to do the meditation. We shall close the eyes very softly. We shall allow the body to relax properly. It might take some time to relax from every part, to relax every part. The spirit of stillness and radiance of respectfulness will be all around. It is the warmth, it is the comfort with something. It is the warmth, it is the comfort with something so invisible. Peace and stillness begin from inside, at the innermost of ourselves. The seed of stillness will plant there, then it will turn to be the shelter of peace over time. Then one day we will be amid its shade. Fate and uncertainty will be as just a wind that comes and goes, doing no harm to us. Now we shall learn to plant the seed of stillness. Take the deep breath again to remind ourselves of the existence of the axis. It is unbelievable with every breath. It is unbelievable with every breath we take we are greeting the station of stillness, the axis we never know before. Buddhism has taught their people to rest the mind over there through meditation, and it is very easy, so easy that everybody can do. Imagine we are sitting in the meditation amid the atmosphere of peace. The spirit, the same spirit of serenity, will cradle us so warm. The warmth inside we can feel, and we can tell ourselves that we cannot find it anywhere else outside our own self. From time to time, at this point, the stillness is creating peace that will radiate out of us, and will find that happy life is within us. We cannot stop change, but we can walk along with the change, with our stillness. So life becomes easier for us, and we can stand smart and look forever young despite the time that changes everything. Then later we shall realize that time can change everything except the beauty of the legend of stillness. In the Oriental culture, especially in the teachings in Buddhism, the center of the body is where the axis is living. There is a simple technique to get an access to the axis. We breathe deeply, not only to relax. The deep breath will convey the passage to the center of the body. In the Oriental philosophy, especially in the teachings in the Buddhism, the center of the body is the venue for the axis, and the meditation will give an access to the axis of life. When we breathe deeply, the mind starts the journey into the center of the body. Every time we breathe deep inside, we get a touch, we get in touch with the center point. Now the breath, each one just touches the center or the axis that is available inside. feel the center of the body while each breath is making a contact. Allow the mind to feel the center point in the area of the axis. Amid the stillness at the moment, the mind keeps its contact at the center. The mind stays so still in the center at the axis of life. The living axis happens or turns to be real every time we connect to the center. Now we can spread the message of peace by starting radiating the volume of peace. The way it radiates is like a drop of a pebble onto the surface of the lake. Each wave that expands carries the peace message everywhere. At the axis, the peace message is sent out like the living Chaitya is spreading its legend of stillness over thousands and thousands of years. Allow peace expand to greet every deity, every sentient, everywhere. Allow peace to greet everyone. This is the only thing time cannot destroy. This is the legend of peace from the teachings of Lord Buddha. The Chaitya might be ruined over years, over decades, over centuries, and so on. But the living legend of peace has never been destroyed. So enjoy the last part, allowing the mind to radiate its peace in our own quietness until peace reaches the horizon. Now the center of the body, the axis of life, is connecting the heaven, the virtuous actions, or the goods, to our living realm. Those who always meditate will have an inspiration to continue the good deeds, linking their axis to the heaven, to the earth, and share such a good model to everyone, everywhere in the world.